Okay. No cats up here this morning. Gonna color. Got some things to show and tell. Yeah, give it a few minutes. I'll clean my glasses. There we go. I'll zoom in here in a minute. Hi, Arlene. How you doing? Good morning. Hi, Barber Chicken Pot Pie Society. Coming in singing. Hi, Dawn, Missy. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Good morning, Kat. Janet's going to be a couple minutes late, I think. She still had to make the coffee, she said this morning, out in the lobby. Oh, let's see. Hi, Annette. Terry Brad. Hi, Terry. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta pull down the prompts. Let me get the bowl of prompts down here. And we're not gonna start the reading till out of the new book till next week. Next week. So let's see here. I want to start fresh in January. Let's see. So, Annette, hi, Icy. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It is Monday, right? I want to change my background. I took the Christmas wreath stuff on garland down from here, but I haven't changed my paper yet. I guess I could put up the. I have one with Jane Davenport background. I guess I could swap it out. I guess I could swap that out. I guess we could go with this for one more day because, Let's see. Brooke with an E. And Brooke, I think, Brooke, you emailed me. I got to go look. Christina. Sada Missy. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Angie, I think Angie's birthday was Saturday, I think. So happy birthday, Angie. Let's see. Scrolling. Did you have nice? Yes, we did. We had an awesome time with the kids, and of course, Denise stayed till Friday. She left on Friday afternoon. So yeah, it was nice. It was it always is, it always is with the kids. So let's see. Let me go over here to my mail. Yeah, okay. All right, so I got it sitting here, Brooke. I'll hopefully it'll load. I'll wait a few more people come in. Let's see. Well, happy birthday, Angie. Jules. Oh, I did, Jules. I'm going to show it again. So Jules is Denise's BFF, and I showed this, but I'm going to show it again. And I pulled it to show again because I'm showing gifts. So let me see if I can put it on I don't know, maybe a black paper. I'm not sure if a black or white. I tried to photograph it, Jules. I tried to photograph it, and it just looks like beads. You can't see the actual jewels, the shimmer, the sparkle. And it's a beautiful sun catcher. I love it so much. Look how it spins. It's got the different tiers in it. See? Look at that. It's just stunning. I love it so much. Thank you so much. And do you have an Etsy? Where do you sell? I know you sell them somewhere. And then the little butterflies are on the side here. I know you sell them somewhere, don't you, Jules? We need to shout you out. So I'll just kind of lay it here. You can see it a little bit on here. Let's see. If I hold this up, maybe you can see. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It just twinkles. It twinkles and sparkles and glitters. To really capture the beauty of them. Yeah, you really do. You really do. Right, Kat? Hi, Laverne. I just opened it Etsy. I haven't listed it yet, but about to. And so, can you tell us the name of your Etsy, and we can be on the lookout for it, and I'll write it down, and we'll be on the lookout for when you post anything. What's the name? What's your name gonna be on there? Is it gonna be Jules Love or what? Let's see. There's Janet. Good morning, Janet. I told everybody you're out in the lobby making coffee. Hi, Debbie. I see Annette. So yeah, I think it's stunning. But again, you have to see it in the window or in the light to really appreciate the 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 glitter, the glow, the sparkle. You can't really just see it on camera. It's like trying to film something with gold or silver. Let's see, did she put something in there? Hi, oh, no, so hi to Barbara. Let's see. So yeah, we'll see if Jules answers and tells us what her Etsy shop is going to be. But look, it's just stunning, and it's just so pretty when you see it in the light, you know. So, and it's just lovely. That's all I got to say. It's stunning. I just love the colors too. Kind of, it's not really green. It's kind of mint, kind of mint. It just makes the day that you enjoy. Oh, you make them all the time. And it takes time. Yes. Oh, I know it does. That's true with all of our art. It's true of all of our heart. All of our art is from our heart. And yeah. Hi, Rusha dear, Rusha Dior. I think is how you said. Thanks. Got your address, so your happy mail will be going out. I sent everybody else's out, so yours will go out this week. Because I got your address. Let's see. Um, I love what you make. Aw. Oh, you're welcome. Well, if what do you know? What's the name of your Etsy? I know you said you hadn't posted yet, but do you have the name established? Do you have the name of your Etsy established so we want to promote you. Want to promote you. So yeah, I will be definitely hanging this in a window. It'll have to be away from the cats. You need to come down and visit. Come down with Denise sometime. Let her just stop off and pick you up on the way down. So thank you again. Thank you, Jules. And I'm gonna hang it right over here for now, so the cats don't get it because we know how cats are. Uh, two jeweled dragons. Oh, that's a cool name. Let me write it down. Two jeweled dragons. That's awesome. Okay, and that is okay. I wrote that down. Let me click on it. Here we go. There we go. So y'all follow or keep an eye out for Jules to post any of her. She does um what do you call it? Like jewelry for plants. Let's put it that way. I don't have any plants because of the cats on the inside of the house. I have them outside. But she has like jewelry for plants, plant jewelry. So hopefully she'll put some of that in her shop as well. And her plants have this beautiful jewelry hanging off of it. It's just beautiful. So yeah, and I love the plant jewelry. So, and it can also be good for your journal jewelry, hanging off the journals. And speaking of, Cam and Sam gave me well, they gave my Christmas gifts from them. I'll show those to you. And we're going to color in Wondrous Folk. We're going to color um, uh, markers, inks. I got some stencils. I even pulled out these that I got. Remember, I got these a couple weeks ago. They're multicolored pens, and they're a ballpoint pen, but they're all these different colors. Very cool. So they were Vol Emperor Vol is where I got the idea for those, or the enablement. Right in it, okay, let's see. I posted pictures of some stuff last night. I'm in the middle of. Okay, all right. We'll look forward to it. Look forward to it. So let's see. Denise is my Janet. Denise is your animal. She loves you. I love you. Yeah. Janet and Denise are like this. So, well, thank you again so much for my gift. I love it so much. It's just stunning. All right, let me see over here now. Let me go over to Brooke. Emailed me some pictures. Let's see if I can get it to load. I don't know. My Wi-Fi does not. It says loading preview. We'll see. Um, she sent me like four pictures. Let me step out in the hall and see if my Wi-Fi and my Wi-Fi is not does not work in this room. Okay. All right. All right. So she did some watercolors. Here's a picture of her watercolor tray. All right. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. And then she looks like these are postcards. There's no description. I'm just showing them to you. Here's another one. So Brooke she's been I think making these from her bed, if I'm not mistaken. Still loading preview. Let's see if I can get one more to load. It's just so, let me step out in the hall. All right. All right, here it comes. All right, there we go. So she's been making these, I think, from her bed. Am I correct, Brooke? Yes, you have. So y'all send Brooke some love. And thanks for sharing, Brooke. I wish you'd get an Instagram so everybody could see them at their leisure. Um, so let's see here. What do we want to do next? Do I want to go ahead and do prompts? I guess we could go ahead and pull prompts. Let's go ahead and pull our prompts, our 5 prompts for the week. And then I'll show you what Cam and Sam gave me for Christmas. And then we'll get to coloring with markers. Okay, so let's see here. Let's pull a few here. I don't know if did I keep 5 there? Maybe. Let's get a couple more in case. All right. So let me get here. Right, Ellen? Hi, Ellen, by the way. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do the prompts today. Okay. All right. So today is 12/29. Okay. And we do 5 every week. Let me go ahead and zoom in one here. I think we're a little far out there. There we go. Okay. That looks pretty good. Okay. So here we go. Let's see what we pull. So if you don't have to do them in any order, you can do last year's prompts if you want. Just put the names of the prompts in your prompt in your picture so we know what prompts you used. But you don't have to do them in any kind of order. At least though, guys, write them down and keep them in your Society of Idea Collector or wherever you collect your ideas, notebooks, comp books, travelers, whatever it is, you keep your ideas in so that when you don't know what to do, you'll have them here. Okay, so we got parrot, koi, and that's not like a koi fish. A koi fish is KOI. So this is like koi. All right, then we have bell, any fruit, and waves. So let me write those down. So we have parrot, koi, bell, any fruit. If y'all don't follow Terry Brett, she does these every week. Well, and I don't want to ever put pressure on you to have to do these, Terry, but she does do them every week. And let me find her here. Hi, View. I bought my first planner last. Oh, okay. You got your first planner. Okay. They got you hooked. Okay. Here we go. Let me hold this up. And there's Terry Brett. Follow her on IG and you'll see whatever she does. And so there we go. Let's see here. I would so put pressure on Terry. Why not? Oh, Janet, you're something else. So starting next week, next Monday, we'll read out of the new book that we're going to be reading out of. I'll show it to y'all. I'll show it to you. So Laverne Hodge sent this to us. Well, she sent it to me, but I'm going to share every week. We'll read something out of this book for the next year. So because we finished the book that Cheshire Cat gave us last year, so we're going to start this new book starting Monday. All right, so there we go. Let's put that right there. Okay, so let me go ahead and show y'all real quick what Denise and Samantha and Cameron gave me for Christmas, and then we'll get to color. And I've already picked pages. We're going to do Violet. This is Violet or Viola. That's what the name of it is. But we're going to do this in purple and green, and I think I'm going to do her in purples and greens too, and she'll be our dark skinned girl and our light skinned girl. So I think we're going to do two at once. We're going to try anyway. Now, will I finish them on stream? You know how that goes. Look what just fell, Jewel. Jewel, look what just fell out. This fell out. This fell out of my prompts. I have like, I don't know, 500,000. I don't know how many prompts are in there. No, I think there's about 300. But look, this one just fell out accidentally, Jules. Isn't that awesome? So, and yeah. Thank you, Kat. Kat put Terry Brett's IG in there. Let's see. I chose my journal for my Society of Idea Collector notebook. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, you need to get on IG, Brooke. Get over there so everybody can see your work. So I think we're going to color both of these today, or start them anyway. So this is our project, and it's out of Wondrous Folk, and y'all know I cut them out. I cut them out and put them in my coloring binder here. I think I still have a couple loose ones here that I haven't put in sleeves yet. Oh, let's pull this up. No, don't fall over. Don't fall over. Stay there. Stay there. So, and this is just my binder of the ones that I cut. I don't cut every page out of every book, but when I do cut them out, I put them in this binder here. So the last couple ones that I've done are right here in the front, I think. So we did this one recently. I can't tell you which stream or whatever, but we did this one on stream recently, and you can see she's all stickled and liquid pearls. So we did her. These are a couple I'm still working on from, well, this one I did a liquid pearl demo. So that's to show you what liquid pearls look like. They look like pearls. Let's see. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Hi, Marsh. How you doing? Good to see you. Y'all need to follow Marsh too. He's been doing some awesome abstract work, and impressionistic and abstract work. So you can follow him on IG as well. Let's see. Scrolling. I'm posting my first reel on Instagram yesterday. Okay. All right, Brooke. You'll have to tell me your exact name on Instagram. Tell me your exact name on Instagram so I can find it, because if I just put in Brooke Lawrence, it's probably going to come up all kinds of stuff. So put your exact IG name. And then Kat put the link to the Unusual Book of Knowledge. I did post a picture of it for my book of the week. Let's see. Hi, Laura Jersey. Let's see. Or Jersey Laura. Let's see who else. Yes, it was meant to be, right, Jules? Hi, Starla. Scroll. I'm trying to catch everybody that's come in. I do try to do that first thing. Yes, blinged out view. Blinged out. Let's see. Love the pearls. Thank you. I think I've caught up. That's what it's chicken bake. If y'all don't know, we do a thing called we have a chicken conspiracy here because a chicken, the sky's falling, all the conspiracies. So this is my newest chicken conspiracy chicken, and with his tinfoil hat. It's a toilet paper roll holder. I found it at Hobby Lobby. I said, I got to get him, though, and give him his tinfoil hat. So this is our chicken conspiracy chicken. And Marsh has actual chickens. So Marsh has real chickens. So it's not a conspiracy for Marsh. If you have real chickens, you have actual chickens. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tina. So anyway, let's see. Tina comes in saying good morning to everybody. I'm sure I've missed some people. Hi, Keeks. Keeks is apprenticing to be a tattoo artist, and she showed some of her flash on one of her recent streams. I don't know if I've caught the most recent one. Hi, Ivy. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Kat put in Brooks, but I don't know what's the name on it. Let me see if I can, because I can't click it from here. I have to go on my phone to get to the IG. So let me see if I can find Brooke over here. Let's see. Brooke. Brooke Lawrence. Is it Brooke Lawrence 2693? No, that's somebody else, I think. That's a different Brooke. I don't know. I need the name. Brooke. All right, Brooke. No, that's can't. Oh, let's see. Oh, it is 2693. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, I can't play the music, but there we go. So there's Brooke. 2693. So there she's showing some of her work there. Okay. So y'all go follow her. Let's see if I follow her. Do I follow you, Brooke? Let's go over here. I'm following you. It didn't pop up in my feed, but that's not surprising. When you follow thousands of people. But let me go like it though. Let me go like it for you, Brooke. Okay. All right. So there y'all go. You can follow Brooke. You're welcome. All right. So again, some of these we started with some different things, different pastels and different mediums to practice or show. All right. So there's those. Let's put that behind here because I want to finish those eventually. And let's see here. There we go. So I showed this one. This one I did 2 Christmas coloring pages this month. So here's one with gold liquid pearls. And there's this girl. She's called Christmas Joy. And these are all from, I think this one is out of the little folk, but they're all by Christine Karen. Okay, so there's this one. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't flash out. I did post them on IG. And then this one is Scratchy Sweater. And we did try to make the sweater scratchy. Does it look scratchy? So there's her. And again, you can see them on IG. Hi, Angel. Is that Angel? Is that Orla or a different Angel? Because we have Angel Orla. So I really like the way she turned out as well. I'm trying to capture the. Okay, here comes. Oh, I have to get down, Oliver. Come on, big guy. Oh. So anyway, these are my most recent ones, and I haven't put them in sleeves yet. And this binder is getting big. I might have to make a new 2026, starting like with the Christmas ones, and then moving forward because it's getting really bulked out. I mean, look, I don't think I can get many more in there. But anyway, so that's where I put my color book pages that are completed. All right, let's put this over here. What is this little folder? I don't even know what that folder is for. There's a folder in my way. don't know what's in this folder. Some stuff. Okay, let's move this out of the way. All right, there we go. Roll of paper for jelly printing. Okay, so let me show you what the kids gave me for Christmas. I need to get some of these liquid pearls. A lot of use. Oh yeah, let me see. Do I have some? Here we go. Here's one. This is what they they come in all different colors too. But there's off brands as well. But Ranger, I think, is the one that made the first liquid pearls. But that's what they're called, liquid pearls, and they're by Ranger. Not all of them. I mean, you can get off brands too. The other thing that I use for glitter is stickles. So I got all kinds of colors of stickles. Here's just one of my little trays of them. I keep them in these. My old vacuum cleaner. 3 vacuums ago, you had these filters in them that were like this, and the filters came in these, and they're the perfect size. I got 2 of these full of stickles and liquid pearls, but they fit in here perfectly. So I did pull some purples today to maybe use on my violet girls, and I don't know if I'll use gold, but there's gold there sitting there. And I do have the liquid pearl gold, liquid pearl. So maybe we'll use any of those. All right. I might have to go get a cookie or something. My voice is cracking. I do have my lemon water, but I'm out of bananas. I usually have right view. You have a banana helps your voice when your voice is cracking. Let's see. How long does it take you to color a page? Well, if I sit here and of course it depends on what I use. If I use markers, if I use pan pastels, I always include pencils too. But like those 2 Christmas pages I showed you, I don't know, maybe between 3 and 5 hours. I can start them on stream. And like I said, I'm going to try to work on 2 today at the same time, so I won't finish them on stream. But after I finish them, I always post them on Instagram. So you can always find me either Dee Dee Willingham, or now that YouTube's changed me back to Inky Well. But that is my nickname online, is Inky Well with an I. Let's see. So yeah, thanks for asking, Jules. Tina. I color pretty fast, but when I'm not coloring on stream, I'm coloring by myself. I take more time. I take my time, but on stream, I try to get as much done as I can when I'm not, gabbing here. All right. So, let me go ahead and show you. So Samantha, let me show you what she gave me. She gave me a little angel candle. And my grandkids they're so thoughtful. They think of every single thing, like is it meaningful to me or whoever they're giving gifts to. Let's see. Yes, Team Banana. Love you. Right. And I'm gonna have to go get something though, probably for my lemon water is not making my hi Mark. Let's see. Scrolling, trying to get everybody. Hi, Riri. Good morning. Let's see. Riri emailed me and said, and she asked me about, I posted my picture on Instagram and Facebook, and she goes, here's my AI picture. I went, mine's not AI. And Denise did put a light on it because I was sitting on the floor in front of my bookcase. Let me see if I can find it. I was sitting on the floor in front of my bookcase and kind of dark. So she did add a light to my face, but it's not AI. And Riri goes, oh, okay. Well, here's my AI. So cute. But anyway, let me see here. Let me go to my Instagram. It's probably the easiest. So it was cute though. Riri, you were so cute. Let's see. Let me go to my homepage. Okay, so here we go. So and it looks really red here. I don't know if I can get a see, my face looks real red right there. Let me see if I can put it on maybe if I get it from it doesn't look red on AI. I mean AI on IG, but it's not AI. Let me go to my photos. Here we go. Still looks red. I don't know. I don't know if I can find it. You'll have to probably just go look. But anyway, it just has light on it, but it's not AI. But it was cute Riri doing that. Okay, let's see. Do I have it over here? I don't know if it'll show up better on my. No, it's still not showing up. But anyway, yeah, it's my. I printed out one for Hubs, but he took it. Let's see. Does he want? Hang on. It's probably not going to show up. Oh, no, no, no. Here's one. Okay, it's small. So I'm sitting in front of my bookcase. That's a little better. You can see me a little better in this one. But if you go on Instagram or what do you call it? Instagram or Facebook, then you can see me. But apparently it's all the thing to do AI things. Okay, so let's get back to my gifts. All right, so then Samantha's been making these cuffs. So I haven't put it on this one yet. I'll probably put it on. I have all this today, but I wanted to show them, and then next week I can wear things. But she makes these little cuffs, and she makes them to look like corsets. Look, you know how she makes her corsets. So there's one of them, and she has her own label. She made her own label, and so she makes her own labels. And so she made me this cuff. Let me see what I'm missing. Who am I missing here? Heart House. Oh, thanks, Riri. You're so sweet. Thank you. Didn't we all? Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Tina. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. That's this is one of the cups. You can see the fabric there. And it's got a little something on there. Let's get that little fuzzer off there. So I'll be wearing this. Then she sent me this other, and she said I could use it like for what do you call it? I could wrap it as a wrap, or I could use it to hang on my journal. So she just made me a little wrap, and then this is my little Christmas star there. Then she made this. So she liked and she loved my bats. She loved my bats at Halloween, my hand carved stamps. And this is an old one. This is one of my very first hand carved stamps. And it was this little cat. So she took one of my cat prints and made it into a necklace. I tied it up so I could take a picture of it. So, but I'm going to I might just cut this shorter because so I can put it on my current journal. So right now I have a shell there, but I can hang multiple things. So I think I want to hang my cat on there as well. Okay, so I'll probably put that on there. And Cameron made me something I'm going to probably put on there as well. The Georgia Museum of Art, and she's going to college there. And then some stamped cards, and then she said she gave me this, and it's got lint fell in there. I can't. And so she has a whole story behind this photo, but she framed it for me, and so I will hang this up as well. So she gave me all these little things, and they're just so thoughtful. They think of how the person. They're very gift giving aware, if you will. And then Cameron gave me some things that he got on his way back from, and I also have to show you some happy mail from Kimberly. So he went on his way back after he finished his contract at Yellowstone, which he did say he wants to go back probably in April. I'm not sure when the new contract starts. But anyway, after he left his last contract, before he came home, he went to Oregon, and he went like a little mini road trip. And then he went to Powell's. He went to Powell's bookstore, and oh my gosh, I have a picture of him with his eyes glazed over. Did I keep that? It's like, I got to go to Here it is. I got to go to Powell's. I put it in my notebook here. Let's see. He's going. Oh my God! This he did. We did a FaceTime. So I took a picture of him FaceTiming, and he's in Powell's, and it's like blocks long. I mean, it's like a whole city block. Powell's is. So anyway, he got that. He got this at Powell's for me, and and so Denise said, I think he really wanted to keep it. So what I'm going to do, I will not cut this up. And he won't be watching this. They don't have time to watch my streams unless they're here streaming. But anyway, so I'm going to I'll show it a little bit to y'all. And I'll probably just love on it for till April. And I'll give it back to him when he goes back to Yellowstone. I'll give it as a going away gift back to Yellowstone, because Denise said he was tempted to keep it. Let's see. His son did internship last year at Yellowstone the same time. Maybe do you think they met? Could they have met? Oh my gosh. I wonder if they could have met up. You'll have to ask Denise. So yeah, he did look very happy, right? He was thrilled. And now Samantha's a big reader as well. She didn't start reading as early as Cameron. Cameron started reading, like I remember him reading at 12. I think he was 12 when he started reading. What's that series that the girl? I want to say Mountain View. That's not it. The games, Hunger Games. He started reading Hunger Games. He's always read manga and stuff like that before that, but I think his first real book, as far as like an adult book, he read Hunger Games when he was 12, and he's never stopped reading. Samantha, she didn't quite start reading that early, but now she's read of all of Sarah Maas and all, she's all into books now. But anyway, so I just said all that to say Powell's is like a mecca of books. You know what I mean? Let's see. So anyway, I'll show this in a minute. And then he got this. Oh my gosh, I got to go run downstairs and get some for my boys. Hang on, guys. Okay, I know I have to go to the store when I'm out of avocados, bananas, and fig Newtons. So I got me a little mini banana walnut thing. So I'm not going to talk and chew because I'll choke and start. Let's see. Let me read chat for a second while I'm chewing. Hi, Joyce. You got those crowns back? I don't see them on Ustream. I mean, I don't see them on StreamYard. So, because that's where I'm streaming from, StreamYard. So I have a StreamYard chat. I don't have YouTube chat up. Oh, thanks, Kat. So, yeah, and this is like one of those definitive guides, that are like you've seen them with birds and, different. So I just think this is so nice, and it's a nice high quality reference book. So he got me that. I'll show this here in a minute. Let me eat my muffin. All right, then a little box of stuff, and it's just so cute. So he got me a bamboo pencil, and it's like a non-sharpening pencil lead, and it's kind of like the what do you call it? The leadless. I mean the woodless pencil lead. That's what this is like. The woodless pencil, and it's in a bamboo. Isn't that so cute? I love that. So he got me all kinds of little things here. He got this at Powell's, and it is a Powell's magnet. I didn't take everything out because I wanted to show y'all stuff. So he got me a Powell's bookstore magnet. I guess I could take it out now while he was there. But oh my gosh, when he FaceTimed me, he was just so, is there some section you want to see? I go, no, you go enjoy. You go enjoy being there. You know, it's not like you get to go to Powell's every day, so you go enjoy it. You don't have to take your Nana around the store. But he was so thrilled and so excited. So anyway, it's wood. It's like a wood, and it's got a magnet on it, but it's the Powell's bookstore. So yeah. So I'm not sure if I'll put that in a journal or what. Okay. Then let's dig around here. Then he got me some candies. And Janet, so when I pulled these out and showed Denise, she her eyes glazed over, because y'all know that Janet's doing the scavenger hunt on New Year's Eve at midnight is Janet's time slot for the streamathon. And if you want to know all the streamers in the streamathon, I think View's in it too. View, aren't you going to be in the streamathon? Maybe Cheshire can put Raul's link up, and you go to his post tab and you'll see everybody that's streaming. Okay. But anyway, Janet is doing the scavenger hunt, and she always announces it at like midnight or during her midnight stream. And you got 3 months to find all the items, and she gives you a list of 100. I think if you find 90, then you can be entered into a drawing for a giveaway from Janet. For my son. Thank you for oh, you're welcome, Jules. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, here. Well, did you grab the link that Kat put in, Jules? Kat put in the link up above, and so you can go find the book. Okay. Thanks, Kat. There's the streamathon information. And so I'm staying at oh my God, bye, Angie. Thanks for coming in. Happy birthday again. Angie's birthday was on Saturday. Oh my gosh, Janet. So anyway, I said all that to say one of the things that Cameron had given me was this White Rabbit candy. Look, and he bought it. Now, this is how thoughtful my grandchildren are. He bought this candy because it's got an artist palette on it. It's a Japanese candy, I think. Anyway, but look at the paper, Janet. Isn't that cute? So I said, oh, Denise, I don't know if I can share that with you. And then I go, oh, wait, there's 2. So anyway, it's some candy, and yeah. You love those candies, Geeks? Well, Cameron sent me 2 White Rabbit candies. Okay, so then this is the let's see here. Oh, this is a little just like a little sticker, and it's a faux postage. I think he says something about this being I don't know, the flower of, is it Oregon? I think I'll have to ask him. So he sent me this necklace, and again, I will probably put it on my journal on the cover, like where I put Samantha. I'm going to put Samantha's, but it's like a little clay, like a little handmade clay, and it's got that iridescence to it, like they put in the what do you call it before they fire it on a clay piece? Not the dye. The stuff that makes the color on a clay piece. I forget what it's called, because I don't do clay, but y'all probably know what I'm talking about. So not wax. What is it? Not wax. What am I thinking of? The stuff that you make the color on clay pieces. One of y'all tell me. I know one of y'all know. Hi, Carol. Did Devin come in? Hi, Devin. Glaze. Thank you. Thank you guys. Glaze. So the glaze has an iridescence to it. So thank you. We have so many supplies. It's hard to remember them all. I don't know if it's a raku. I know what the raku is where they burn it off. I think that's a special kind of color thing. But I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But anyway, so I'm going to probably hang that off of my journal. Let me pull it back over here. I'm going to put it this wraps around and I've got a shell there. So I'll probably put this with Samantha's, hanging off of my journal. So that's the plan. All right. So there's that. Then he gave me this is a railroad. I'll get upside down. I need to stamp it. I haven't stamped it yet, but it's a railroad stamp. He gave me a different one last year. So I have another one sitting over there. And I just kind of keep it as a shelf thing because, it's just so nice. Then he gave me this. Don't ask me. I don't know that he knows what it was, but it looks kind of like the Doughboy, but it's like a piece of metal. And it's like you could stamp with it, I guess, or emboss with it. But it's got like a little Doughboy, baker hat on there. So so cute. I love my grandchildren so much. And then he gave me a soapstone that is ready to be carved. And he goes, "You could carve it, Nana." And I went, "I don't know if I could carve a chop." So it's to carve a chop, your name, your initials. And here is the ink. And I know I have some other of this kind of ink too. And this looks very vintage, but it's the ink that you use for your it's red ink for the chop when you have your carved name. Keek's probably seen them before too. So anyway, he gave me those. And then the little box here is just so cute. So anyway, yes, I love my little grandkids' gifts. And so yeah, I'll be putting stuff together for my journals and my hang a couple things on the wall. Let me see who's texting me. Oh, okay. It's just the family thing. All right. So let's see what I'm missing here. Hi, Mama Thor. I know they are. They are very thoughtful, and they always do that. They always have the most thoughtful gifts. They think about each thing. Let's see. What did Jules say? I thought she was asking what time we are in. I'm going to make the show at least time as well. I need to set my alarm. Well, they're going to run for 2 days, Jules. The Streamathon is going to run from, I think, New Year's Eve morning through New Year's, all through Eve through New Year's Day. I think it's 42 hours. I'm not sure, but I think it runs for 2 days. Janet will be on New Year's Eve at midnight Eastern time. So you bought some of that red ink in Japan, but no chop. Yeah. Yeah. And he gave me the soapstone. Like I'm not going to carve my own, I could have it carved, So, all right. So let me just show you real quick. And again, here's the flora of Yellowstone. And I think he did say he's going back in, I think April, I think it's the next contract. So, so let me just show you the high fructose for a minute. Then we'll get to coloring. Oh, wait, I'm going to show you Peggy. Peggy sent, when Janet showed hers, I thought, oh, I wish I had a, what do you call it? Not Peggy. I got Peggy. Oh, speaking of, let me just back up. So I did put here's where I put my Peggy calendar. So I put all the months in here, and then I can put, let's see, I put the one, here we go. So this is how I did it. I've just kind of clipped it so I can change it out every month. So Peggy sent me and Janet one of these. Well, Janet always gets hers first, and then I go, oh, I wish I had one of those. So I got one of Peggy's calendars. So I'm going to keep that in here. And then Kimberly sent me, and Janet got one of these too. And I'll go, oh, I wish I had one of those. So a little bunny, and it's just so cute, and a tag. And so a nice little note from Kimberly on the back. But look how adorable this is. Isn't that adorable? It's like, and I think these are made out of straws or rolled up canvas. Maybe they're rolled up canvas, but they're the size of a straw. And so look how cute that is. Right? So anyway, so I was really happy to get that. So yeah, that'll make it somewhere on in the studio little space that I have wall, but it'll go up there somewhere. Yes, right, Cat. So okay, let's see. Definitely going to okay, all right, and don't forget, guys. I showed y'all Jules is earlier her sun catcher, and she is going to be posting on where's my note? She's gonna be posting on Etsy. Two jeweled Two Jeweled Dragons is her Etsy name. And she's going to be posting over there. So y'all check her out once she starts uploading to Etsy. Okay. So let me do a quick high fructose. And this used to be really available at like Barnes and Noble, sometimes Books a Million, and I have not seen it in the longest time. But he found it at Powell's and he got it for his Nana. So I'm going to do a quick flip backwards because, and it's very contemporary art and artists. So there's creepy cool stuff, and so it's just be aware. And they always have an insert in here. There's always an insert. So let me see if I can flip from here because it is kind of difficult. So it's kind of creepy cool. And then let's go this way. See, it's an artist profile. And they're just, I don't know. I just like I like to read how artists think, how they think. So it's just different contemporary artists. And so what I'll do, like I said, I haven't had a chance to read it or anything yet. But because Denise said he almost kept it because he really liked it himself, when he goes back to Yellowstone, I'll give that back to him so he can take it to Yellowstone. So there's that. Let's see, what else do I have? I do have something, Janet. Janet and I now have the same thing that she's going to show on her stream today. So I'm not showing it on mine. So if you want to see something that Janet and I both have now, you have to go at 1:00 today. Oh my gosh. So if you want to know what Janet and I both have now, you'll have to go over to Janet's at 1. Because I'm not going to show it. But I did get the same thing, Janet, that you just got. So we both have it. So, but I'm not going to show it. You have to show it on your stream. Because it was one of her gifts. So I'm going to let Janet show it. Let's see. Hi, me. Let's see. My Instagram. Oh, okay. Is the same. Okay. As Jules Love or as the Jeweled Dragon. Let me go look over here. Hang on, Jules. I probably follow you. I'm sure I do. Let me see. Let me first look up Jules Love. Jules Love. 540. I'm not sure. Gonna try. No. What's your Instagram name? Is it this? Is it the dragon? 2 Jeweled Dragons? Because it's not Jules Love 540. It's really y'all never had to try to search someone on IG. It's not as easy as you think. You got to know exactly their names. All right, let me try 2 Jeweled. There she goes. All right. Okay. There we go. 2 Jeweled Dragons. That's y'all go follow her. And so here's some of her. There we go. Look. Oh, there we go. So you can see she photographed them. She did spinnies, reels. Okay, that's beautiful. I gotta like them all. I mean, I'm telling you, she makes some very unique things. And like said, all right, so there's another one of her hanging ones. I want to see if I can find one of her plant jewelry. Awesome, Jules. I don't know if she's got some. Here's one of her bracelets there. I need to like all of them. Let's see. Ah, here we go. There's jewelry in the plants, guys. The reason I know those because Denise has taken pictures and shown me. Okay, look. Those are little beaded jewel things in the plants, right? So adorable. Uh, okay, yeah. So she's on there as two jeweled dragons, all one word. Okay, and then here's one of her spiders. Let's see. And then some earrings. Y'all just have to go over there and look at it. Here's a carousel. There's some more of her spiders. So cool. Lots of spiders. And some I remember wearing these. Okay, how many of y'all from the 70s remember wearing these? How many of y'all remember these? The ones that I wore though were crocheted. They were crocheted. They did this, they wrapped around your toe and they were crocheted and they had some beading in them. But y'all remember these? Very cool, Jules. So yeah, y'all go follow two jeweled dragons. Okay, go follow Julie Jules. Oh, so awesome. I love it so much. I love mine. I love mine. Barefoot. You still have some? Oh my gosh, Arlene. Don't look at the feet then, Janet. Hi, sister. How you doing? Yes, very boho chic. You remember them? It's beaded plant. That's one of my favorite. Okay, beaded plants. One of my favorite things to make. See, I'd put all these little things sticking out of the plants, but I can't have plants because of the cats. But okay, so let's go ahead and get started coloring, guys. Again, I'm going to color out a Wondrous Folk. I pulled two pictures. I cut them out. So I want to start on this one, and I did pull some markers. I did pull some ink. Let's go ahead maybe and start on some backgrounds. So I did pull some. I try to pull as much as I could to start because, it does take a minute. It does take a hot minute. Let's put this one behind here because I want to work on two of them. So let's see here. Let me move this down just a little. All right, and I'll zoom in. I'll just zoom because I can only literally work on one at a time. So let's just go ahead and zoom in on one. Here we go. We'll start on here. And then as I'm working, I'll just pull them back and forth because I do want to put stenciling on both of them. So I pulled some leaves and some flower stencils. And I pulled some purple and green ink because I'm going to do them purple and green. And then I got purple and green and gold stickles, liquid pearls. There's Denise and I, we got our little brushes. All right, so let's see how I want to do this. I think I'll put some flowers first and then maybe use the green leaves for any spacing. All right, so let's see here. I'm just making this up as we go. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Jules. Thank you. If y'all missed where I showed Jules's sun catcher she made me, I showed it a few minutes ago. The spiders were a big hit at the German Christmas market this year. I bet they're very nicely. Everything you make is so nicely done, so nicely done. Yes, you've heard of the Chris I didn't do the Christmas pickle this year. I'd only heard about it, like, year before last, and I do have a Christmas pickle ornament that I forgot to even use. I didn't see it in the ornament box, but you're supposed to hide a pickle. I don't know if you're supposed to hide a real pickle, but I have the Christmas pickle ornament. You hide it deep in the tree somewhere, and whoever finds it gets some cash. I just forgot to do it. All right, so let's see. Let me get some purple ink here, and this is the Stellar inks. These are the Simon Hurley Ranger Stellar inks. I did buy 6. I liked them. I bought another 6. Oh, and also, as far as Christmas gifts from the family, now already told you that Annie sent me a gift card to Michael's. I've not gone and spent it yet. And then I got a lot of Amazon gift cards. I've already ordered some stuff coming in. So the next couple of streams, you're going to be seeing some Amazon gifts that I've ordered for myself from my gift cards. So, yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and put maybe. Um, Let's put a purple one here. I think I'll just do some purple circles. And then I'll do some green in between. See if I can try to just go around the edge of this one. Okay, let's do a darker one right here. I'm kind of trying to stay off her face and things, you know. Let's do one more down here at the bottom. Okay. All right, so now before I move on to the green, remember I'm doing 2 at a time. I'm going to do kind of the same thing on her. Maybe I'll do these flowers. No, I still like that flower. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same flower. Maybe kind of make a, what do you call it, like a crown of flowers around her head, maybe. The Simon Hurley are so vibrant. The inks are so vibrant. All right, and then I think this is her skin here, and this is the straps of a dress and the thing around her neck. But I think I'm going to put one right here around her neck, like maybe it's a jewel or something there, like that. Okay, and then I'll color the flowers are going to be all violets. All right, so let's move that. Now let me go to, and I don't really clean these very much, but I do take, let me get my last bite of muffin, and I'll okay. Sip of lemon water. Okay, that should help my voice too. All right, so now let's do the green of these leaves. All right, so let's see, how do I want to do these? I just kind of want them coming out and around. And this one's kind of crusty. I should have washed it a little better. It's a little crusty. Jan's going, ew. I can hear Denise too. Ew, it's crusty. I just want some leaves around her. Let's see, one of these maybe coming out there. Just kind of coming out from behind. And then one over here. Let's see, this way maybe. I think it's going to need one over here. So you see how you can do a background really quickly? Oh, thanks, Kat. You can do a background really quickly with stencils and ink. Or you could do this with pan pastels. But if you do it with pan pastels, you have to spray it. Let's see. We'll just put her in a little forest here. want that. Let's do another one right here. All right, there we go. All right, so let's move the stencils and ink. All right, let me get a baby wipe. So yeah, Janet will be showing you something new today on stream. Let me fix my blanket chair here. All right. Oh wait, I think I do that. I gotta see. I'm doing two at a time. I gotta go back here. I gotta do the green on this one. Gotta do the leaves on this one. I know somebody was probably yelling in the background. You gotta do the other one. Do the other one. Let's see. Which piece of this do I want? Right there, maybe. Just different sizes of the leaves. Put it in caps. You're talking to me. Oh, you like around the hair? Thanks. All right, let's go over here. And a little bit right there. Okay. Let's see. Let's go this way. See, that needs a little bit more. And one coming out right here, maybe. Okay. It needs one something right here, just a little something, something. There we go. Okay. And I can always go in here and shade behind that as well with color pencil, because y'all know I always do my pencils. All right, so let's move this now. All right. So I got these two going, two on the go. Let's see. Asa, and do you take any stencil you like or think? Yeah, I think about, in this case, what I did is I thought about, because I'm doing violet flowers, and I said that I wanted something in my head. I'm thinking I wanted something kind of like the shape of a violet, and then I wanted leaves. So I grabbed these two. But yeah. But that's a good question. So, good morning, too, by the way. Are you in Sweden? For some reason, I'm thinking you're in Sweden, Asa. And we're coloring out of Wondrous Folk, Christine Karen. You can follow her on IG. All right, so let's see here. I want to start with, do I start with the skin? So what I do is, you can see where I pulled colors this morning. Here's where I test them out. So let's see. I want her, she's going to be light skin. She's going to be dark skin. But they both need a base. So we're going to start with the base. Let's see here. I think this might be a good base. I'll go ahead and zoom in some because it's going to be hard for y'all to see. It's a little better. And these are alcohol markers, so they do bleed through. So if you're one to leave your pages in the book, then you need to put a paper behind it because it will bleed through. Okay. From Sweden. Okay. Now let's see. I want a light. Let's see what's the lightest. This might be a little lighter. It's not a lot lighter, but maybe a little lighter. And the idea with alcohol markers is you want to, when you work with a wet edge, okay, is this her skin or she got something, she got some clothes on, or is that some skin? I'm going to just go ahead and color out just a nice base of skin here. We can shade it. Plus, y'all know I always add pencil. So I'm just going to give her a nice base here. And you can layer alcohol markers a lot. Just want to make sure I stay in frame because I am zoomed. So I know a lot of y'all have this book. The Coloring Girls have this book. View does, I'm sure. View has a lot of Christine Karen as well. Okay, so I think that's good. Oh, here's a shoulder back here. Got to kind of peek around and figure out where everything is. This one's not too bad. I mean, as far as finding things. Let's see. Yeah, this is lighter. I can go back in if I need to and add another layer of something to get it wet again. Probably need to refill this one. I think it's really time to buy a new one. It's got refill it every time. It's E00. Okay, there's a good start though. Okay. I know you can't hardly see the shadow yet, but we're going to continue to work. All right, so in a minute now, I'm going to flip over to her, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing, but with some different colors. That's too, let's see, too dark. That'll be a shadow. That's too orange. That'll go with the flowers. I think I pulled that for the flowers. Hang on. Let me go through all my colors here. Did I pull it? I thought I pulled a good skin tone for. There we go. All right, here we go. They kind of both looking the same way. 3/4 view. All right, so while that's still wet, I'm going to go ahead with the next. Is this the one? No, not that. It's going to have to be a little darker. It's almost too pink. I have to either pick another marker. I need something a little bit more of a shade of this color. I don't think I pulled one. Let's get her ear. I didn't get her ear either. The elf ear. Hang on, I'll look at Chad here in just a second. This is too pink. I need another. I know it's hard to see on camera, but she needs another. Let's see what shade is. That's too light. Let's test this one. Maybe that one's a little better. Oh, I like to start light. You can always go darker. Yeah, see, I need to refill this. I think I might have enough. I don't know. It's my E00. No, it says E11. I don't know if I have an E11 filled. Refill. E51, E00. Why? No, I don't have this one as a refill. I'm gonna have to get some pencil on her. Some pencil. Let's see if I can get this. Well, I'm gonna have to go with another color. This one's almost running out. Let me go back to my E00 just to get a base on here. All right, let's see. No, some are Copics, Ellen. Some they're just all alcohol markers. I got Ohuhu. I got Copics. I got, I think I got some Milo. I got some. Yeah, they're all different. Oh wait, here, this color. Am I? No. Too orange. Okay, I need another. Let me look. Let me dig here for a minute. Let's see about this one. Too dark. So you can't tell by the caps on some of them. Let's see about this one. That's better. There we go. That's one shade darker. And again, this is just going to be a base. So I could also put some gray if I need to. But okay. So let's just get a base coat down here. Our skin. And I'll probably go in with pencil to shade her. All right, let me look at chat. Let's see. Which were the vibrant ones mentioned? Oh, you mean the inks? These? The Ranger Stellar inks. Simon Hurley. That's the background colors. That one and this one. This one's called 100% Juice, purple one. And this one is called 4. All right, so now I'm going to get back to their skin here. Like I said, this is a nice just base, and I'll go back in, but I want to get some more, you're welcome, done. Okay, so I'm going to start with probably a lightest, and I did, where's my phone? I did pick a picture. What is my phone? Oh, there it is. of a violet, picture of a violet flower. Let's see. Here. Just for, and it's not, the light doesn't do good on a phone, so you can't really see, but it's kind of a nice little reference picture here. Oh, jeez. Oh, there we go. Just kind of have a little reference picture there. All right. So these are going to be, and don't forget, I also have white gel pens, Poscas, and that's a pearl hanging right there. All right. So, all right, right, so let me just come in here. I'm just going to base coat all the little flowers. And that'll be the little green stem thing there. Janet, do you know what you're going to do today other than show something? How did you do any more swatching in your swatch book? I'm just base coating. Like I said, I can shade, highlight, do other things. Hi, Cat. Cat and Paste. C. I call her C and P, as opposed to Cheshire Cat, who I call Cat. So, y'all talk up your Christmas. Did y'all have family? Are you, did you have a big house full or just a few people? What was your favorite gift? I love my gifts from Cam and Sam. Of course, I loved all my gifts from Denise that she gave me during the month, where I did like an Advent gift opening from Denise throughout the month. All right, let's see. Did I get them all? Oh, see, I forgot her ear again. Let's go back here. Oh, well, that could be the inside there. There we go. Put it in caps if you're talking. Let's see. Okay, Brooke said she had her parents and grandparents for dinner and her sister for breakfast Christmas Day. I went out with my boyfriend for Christmas dinner. Nice, Brooke. Mama said Mama 4. Said hi to me. Okay. Put it in caps, guys, if you want me to shout you out or say something, announce what you're saying. Let's see. Here's a green. This is that's kind of a bright green. I'd rather have, let's see what color. That's kind of an olivey green, but let's see what this one is. What's this color? I pulled a bunch of colors. Wow. That didn't want to come on. That's kind of a golden color. I think I need another green. I thought I had one of those small ones, but I don't see it here. Let's try. Let's see here. That's too gray. I don't really want a gray green. Let's see. That's too bright. That's kind of a olivey green. Let's see. Maybe I'll get a little bit for the stems. Again, I could do this with Penseal. Get these tiny little stems. Get them on here. Okay, then the leaves here, I'm going to want to flick in some shadows. Okay. Let's do a dark leaf under there. And there's some big leaves up in here. I need to probably do this giant. Do I want that to be a giant? I think I do want that to be a giant purple. Let's do this. It's going to base coat it in. And she's going to have purple eyes. I'll probably give her green eyes. Just have a different variation. Okay. And some green. I think I got them all. Let's see. Not seeing anything in caps. It's 60 degrees where Riri is. Eastern part of Virginia. It cooled off here overnight, but it'd been really hot here over Christmas, like in the 70s, high 60s. I don't know what it is right now. Let me see. It's 51 right now. It's going to get cooler into the 40s this week, I think. But it was nice and sunny and really nice over the holidays. All right, so on her dress, I think I want it to be in the greens. Let's see. Let's do a nice bright green. And it's going to have a pattern on it. You probably can't see it, but there's like a pattern in the dress. And she's going to have green eyes. So I'm going to put a little green in her eyes. Okay, so nice base. Okay. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Hang on. Do a BRB. Y'all can look at this for a second. Hang on. I'll be right back. Now, let me make sure the cats don't come in. guys. I'll be right back. I gotta run downstairs. Okay, sorry about that. I'll have to keep my phone here for a second. Okay. I don't think I missed anything. I don't see anything in caps. Y'all gotta put it in caps if you're talking to me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna think you're just talking to each other, which is great. Okay, let's see now. I think she'll have blonde hair. So, did I pick any light? Let's see. Don't think I picked a golden color. Maybe. Give her some gold here. Be careful around her face. Devin, what are you working on this week? Hi, Dot. Happy New Year to you, too. It's always good to see you. All right, let's see. I'll get some pencils out here shortly. Probably just use my Prismas today. Okay, we got the start of her hair. Not sure yet, but my time will be 2 to 4 Eastern on the 31st. Okay. Is that, I'm not sure. Let's see. That'll be on, that's your normal time, isn't it? Isn't that your normal time, Devin? Wednesday, 3. So you'll be an hour earlier, 2 to 4. Am I correct in that? And Dot said, I guess tomorrow's her birthday. She's going to be 19 again. Dot is, and she doesn't care if I tell y'all, she's our oldest fib friend in the box. And I don't know, are you going to be 92, Dot? Or are you going to be 91? You're saying 19 again. How old are you going to be, Dot? Close to your normal time. Okay, so you're going to come on an hour earlier and go to 4. Okay. So y'all follow Devin for Wednesday. Okay. So happy birthday, Dot. Let's see. Yep, 92, she said. She'll be 92 tomorrow. Yes, I did mail it. I did mail it last week, but we had mail disruption and all that. But yes, I did mail it. Mailed it last week. I think I mailed it the next day or the day after, depending on, I forget what day you got it. Or I sent it to you, but it's mailed. I did mail it. Let's see. I got everything mailed except for and I know I'm not pronouncing her name right. She came in here a minute ago. Rushador. So, because I didn't get her address till after I'd already mailed everybody else's, but hers will go out. I do have her address now, so hers will go out this week. But other than that, everybody's mail has gone out. Let's see. I know, right, Riri? Let's see. I mailed it. I mailed it, Judy. All right, let's see. She's going to have, I think I'll make her have black hair. That'll be very dramatic. But to have those highlights with the black hair, it's got to like be like I put slate blue. So I don't know. I might just go ahead and paint in her hair. No, because I said marker. So I should go ahead and use marker, shouldn't I? And see, I still have to go in here and highlight. I mean, put the other color in here. Should it just be so easy to paint her hair with a base? Should I go ahead and paint it? What do y'all think? Would it be cheating if I said I'm using markers today to go in with some acrylic paint? Because it'd be so quick. But I mean, I don't have to. I can do whichever y'all want me to do. Let's see. No cheating. It'd just be quicker. I might do it. I might go ahead and do a quick wash of black because it'll be quicker. So let me just go ahead. And y'all know, I used to do a lot more acrylic painting, a lot more acrylic base painting in my colors. So let's put some water. So I'm watering it down. You want to water it down if you want to continue to see your line art. Because if you just put a nice flat black in this case, you will not see the line art. Okay, let's lighten it up just a little more. There we go. A little more water. There we go. Got some flicking hairs there. Now, the thing about doing like I'm watered down the acrylic paint is if you get it too wet, you need to let it dry before you put another layer. Otherwise, you're going to have a big wrinkly page. So it just depends on how much it bothers you if it warps a little. Let's see how quick this can be as a base. Just putting down a paint. It's so fast. Here we go. And I'll let that dry, and then we'll go in with shadow and pencil and other things. Okay. And I don't want to get too much in her face and stuff with waves of hair like I like to do until I finish her face because I'm not done with either one of their faces yet. All right, so let's put this back over here. Clean out my brush. I keep my water behind me so that nothing accidentally gets tumped over on my desk because that would be a disaster. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to adjust the lighting here a little bit. All right, so we'll let that dry. Let's go back over to her for the like a blonde color in her hair. Let's see here. It's going to be too yellow, I think. Yeah, it's too orange. I want like a light. Here we go. Let's see. That's good. Yeah, I don't know if Janet answered me, but I hope she'll show her swatch book again. She said she was working on it a couple days ago. Okay. I think I'll put a little highlight down the back there. All right, now I got to do those leaves there. Let's see what color this. It's a little, we'll go with it. And maybe with the yellow, I can probably do a little. Blendy blend with the leaves there. Okay, there's a start. All right, now I need to get out pencils, I think. That's a little flashed out. Let's see about the lighting situation. Now that's better, but it's a little too dark now. There we go, somewhere in between there. I'll show it. Freaking obsessed now. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let me go ahead, and you always want to make sure whether you're using alcohol markers, paint, inks, whatever, before you go start working on top with pencils, you want to make sure, and I thought about doing like a swoop of green across her, like that's part of her dress. I think I'll do that. You want to make sure it's 100% dry before you start going over with pencil, or you'll just tear or dig right in. Let's put a little bit more here. Can add another layer here. Okay, that's good for a start. All right, let me plug in my heat tool. The alcohol markers dry pretty quickly, but I did paint her hair. If it's cold to the touch, it's still damp. All right, so there we go. So let's see here. Let's turn that over so you don't have to see all the marker. Not that it matters, but let's move the markers over just a little. I'm trying to work on 2 pieces at once, just because. All right, let me get out my Prismacolor case here. I usually use, y'all know, if I have something quick to color, these are my excess Prismacolors, like extras. And sometimes I'll dig into these, like if I need a slate blue or a slate gray or a light blue or something, I can just pull from here a lot of times. But if I'm not sure there's going to be the color in here, now I'm already picking colors. If I'm not sure the colors are going to be in here, I have a full set right here in a case of Prismacolors. So I have plenty of, I'm not going to run out. Plus I inherited my mother's and my Uncle Gary's sets. So I have plenty of pencils. Do I want that plum? Black grape? Maybe. All right, this may be enough. Maybe this might be enough with black and white. All right. If I need more, they're right next to me. All right, so let's go ahead and sharpen any that are not sharp. Let's move these markers out of my way a little bit. And I want to get to the point where we've done enough where I can do some stickles and some liquid pearls or something on here. All right, let's see. I need something right here. I'm going to get my little, I have this little weighted snail here that kind of will hold. I put it over here on the side to hold the pencils from rolling off the table. All right, so let's go ahead. That one's pretty sharp, sharp, sharp. This one probably needs sharpening. Today on Dee Dee's Stream, how to color production lines. Right, Tina? Tina, if y'all don't follow Tina, she's Catacomic64 on IG. She posted something, I think it was this morning or last night, a new color book page. Let me see if I can bring that up too. Hang on. I like to shout my mods out whenever I can. Let's see. Said by no one. View. Oh, let's see. Those are sharp, sharp. Those are probably. Oh, let's sharpen the white one here. Okay. Let me see my phone. I got to keep my phone handy here for a bit. Let's see. All right. And this guy just popped up. If y'all don't follow him, his name is Michael David Mayo.
I mean, my work isn't displayed in any museums yet. But is that the benchmark for being a success as an artist? I think not. I have paintings on my walls. I have paintings in my garage. All of my family has a painting.
And he said something the other day. I sent it to Cameron. It was so good. And so I followed him, or I think I've been following him. But Michael David Mayo. Let's see if I can get him to.
So you have a loved one that's an artist. You're in for a ride. Artists are special. Artists are different. Artists are unique. They're also challenging. So you may find that person staying up till all hours of the night, painting, crafting.
And sorry about the redness of our skin here on the camera.
They're born that way. Yeah, we're tricky, you know? Maybe a little more sensitive than most. The sensitivity to color.
So anyway, go follow him. You'll love his stuff. His comments and everything on Michael David Mayo. And so he's got tons of stuff over there. Okay, I was gonna look up for let me look up Tina. Okay, let's see. Come on, let's see. Tina's Catacomic 64. That's our Tina. And she just posted this last night. Oh, gosh, the colors just the light on the camera, I mean on the phone, just flashes back from the camera, so you can't really get from here. It looks okay, but if I get it too close, it just isn't too good. So, but anyway, there's our Tina. So go follow Catacomic 64 Tina. Yeah, he was really very good comments. And then here's another Tina. She did these snowmen. So yeah, y'all go follow each other. Doesn't cost nothing to follow each other. You know what I mean? Thanks, Kat. There's Michael David. I think it's Mayo. Mays. I think it's Mayo. Yeah, it's Mayo. But anyway, there's the link. It doesn't matter what. Yeah, there's the link. Thanks, Kat. There she goes. There she goes. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, I did need some skin tones. I didn't pick any skin tones. Now that I think I will need to get into my, what do you call it here? Hang on. Let's see here. Hang on. I'm going to pick some colors. All right, this may be enough. I do have a sienna. Okay. All right, so let's start with these. Let me sharpen a couple here. Hang on. I know he's really inspiring. I love inspiring artists because that's my thing. That's my motto is inspiration, encouragement, and inspiration. So, if nothing else, you'll get some ideas, inspiration, and encouragement here. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and start with her. Do I need some pink? Maybe this is nectar. I love nectar. So I think I'll do some, I'll start with some a little bit more shading. Let's get her ear there. So I always forget the ears. Let's go ahead and do her lips. This nectar color as a base. It's a little piece of. And I need to do her, let me do her eyebrows. I'll do the other girl's eyebrows too. So this is where I like to take my time and stuff, but you know, when we're on stream, I do try to get as much done as possible. So I'm just going over the marker. Let me see, maybe I can move, let's see if I can zoom in on each one. I got to adjust the lighting because it does flash out. Let's turn the brightness down. There we go, that's pretty good. I see a little spot on her face. It's on my screen. There's a dirt spot on my screen. I'm going, get that little mole off of her. It's on my screen, but it's a touch screen, so I don't want to touch my touch screen. I'll shut myself down. That's I accidentally do that a lot, I think. Let's see. Shh, don't sneak. Okay, shh. We won't say. Oh my goodness. I do lurk a lot though because what I do though is it's not that I'm adverse to talking or anything, but usually I'm working, and so I'm just got somebody on the background, you know, while I'm working. And so if I stop and talk every time I want to comment, and I do sometimes, I get sucked in. I'll start commenting, and then I go, man, now I'm behind on what I was going to do. So can you see it starting to shade? So I want to do a little bit of different parts, but I like to show enough. Like I don't have to do every strand of hair for you to see how I do the hair. The same thing for like, I don't have to do all the shoulders here for you to see how I do the skin if I'm doing the face, because we're going to run out of time. But I did want to do both these girls today. Am I still in frame? Yeah. Okay. So now I don't have to do all the flowers if I do one, you know, so you can see how they're done. Oh, thanks, Kat. There's the Streamathon information on Raul's channel. Raul's been hosting, I think now this is his third year, I think, that he's hosted. I think this is his third year hosting. We started Streamathon back on Ustream days, way back. I don't know if I've been on streaming for 15 years, and it hasn't. Maybe it's been going on 13 years. All right, so there's a start for her. Okay, now let's do a little bit of start on her. And I'm going to blend it out. This is just like another base coat, if you will, of pencil. But they get all feathered in, blended in. I don't do portraits as much as I used to because I do so much coloring. So I do less portraits now. And I really cut back on doing commissions. Partly because of, well, I can't say that's just it. I don't want to say that's it. I still do some every now and then, but not like I did. But I want to do their eyes so you can see their eyes done. And this is burnt ochre. It's like a sienna color. Let's see. Jules says, the portrait you did of your dog. Aw, I'm glad you do like it, Jules. The one I got you to do for my friend a year or so ago, her absolute favorite. Aw, yeah, I do love doing pets. I do like doing pet portraits. I'll have to show y'all. I don't know if we have time because, you know, I want to stop doing this to get on a rabbit trail, but we'll see. All right, so the same thing is going to go on all down in here, but I don't want to take too much time to do all just the skin, the chest, all that, because we're going to run out of time. So I want to do the eyes here. Let's see if I can get those done. And then her eyebrows. I always like to add extra hairs in the eyebrows. And I do need to get in there in her hair too. But if I could get her face kind of done, I can show you some swirly stuff in her on her face, hair coming down over her eyes and stuff. But the thing is about that, you don't want to start putting swirls down over the face and the skin and all that if you're not done with the skin, because then you're going to have to try to be shading around a piece of hair. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Let's go back to, let's see about this. A little bit of henna. I think this is henna. Yeah, henna in the cheeks here. And I do try, I'm going to be honest, when I'm doing color, I always try to be honest, but when when I'm doing coloring pages, I try to use as few colors as possible. I like when I'm doing portraits, I put so many layers and so many colors. But when I'm coloring like this, I want to try to see how much I can get done with as few layers as possible. I mean, as few colors as possible. Can I get it done with 4 colors? Can I get it done with, you know what I mean? I just want to see if I can do it. Most of the time I can. All right, let's see here. All right, so now let's go ahead and let me get her little nostrils. And I say this all the time too. Anything that you like, the pupils, any or eyelashes, they are not black ink. They're like a dark gray, or it comes across. They might have printed it, trying to thinking they're printing it black, but it's not black. You know what I mean? So if you want nice dark pupils and the eyelashes, I'll do one eye here just so you can see the difference. You have to go in there, and I'll do it either with a real sharp pencil or I'll use a Sharpie pen. Let's see here. Do I have this in here? Because it's and it doesn't even bleed through. It doesn't bleed through on anything. But let's see. Do I have one handy? But they're the Sharpie pens. Ah, here we go. Yeah, Sharpie pens. These are great for pupils, eyelashes, and that kind of thing, or a very sharp black pencil. Oh, thanks. That's sweet, Judy. Well, that's, that's how I roll. I want to encourage people because a lot of people don't get encouragement. I get a lot of encouragement from Hubster and my family and stuff, but a lot of people don't. I know. So, okay, let's see here. I want to get a little bit of dark green. I want to do one eye so you can see the difference. Okay. And then I need a light green. And then I need a blue, my blue slate, or a light blue. This one might be that's too dark. I want a lighter. I want this one. This one is, what is it? Blue slate. The other one's slate blue. Yeah, this is blue slate. The other one I think is gray slate or something, which is like just a darker shade of this. But I like the shade. Put the blue shadow in the, oh, no, I don't want to do the other one yet. I'm trying to do one at a time. Now remember, her skin's not blended out yet. So you're going to have to, I just want to show y'all the eyes. All right, let's go back to the dark green. And then I need a Posca for the highlight. Let's see. I'm going to do one eye so you can see, and then I'll do the other eye so you can see. And I like a white, like gives a little sparkle to the eye there. Okay, let's see if this will. All right, so now compare the two eyes. Okay. Oh, this one needs a little bit more. Hang on. This needs a little bit more color in there. Okay. Now don't look at the skin. It's not blended yet. But you see the eyes, the eyelashes, and the pupil. All right, so I'll go ahead and do the other one. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. So there we go. All right, let's do a little bit of more lips here. It's starting to rain. It's supposed to rain today. And a little bit of a little bit more on her lips. I know it's kind of hard to tell what it's going to look like with the skin not done, but okay. But that's going to take me a minute. And blending and taking my time because skin takes a minute when you do the whole thing in pencil. I mean, I got a little bit of a base with the marker, but especially the dark skinned girls, I like to take my time and shade. And it looks, the color is just not right. Let's see here. Do I have too much? Let me see here. I mean, it's not showing up on camera right. All right, it's not showing up on camera. Hang on. Let's see. Let me go to my still. I think it's because I'm so zoomed in. I even turn the color intensity down and it's still to, yeah. It'll look better when I zoom out, but just kind of want you all to see the process. The process. All right, let's see here. I always like to have some highlights, and this will be gone back over with some other color and blended in. But I like highlights right above the eyebrows there. Start blending it in here. Oh, the color's just not working. I think I took the color away too much. Let's zoom out one. All right, let me just do a little bit on her hair just so y'all can see, and then I'm going to move on to the other girl. All right, so and I kind of wanted to do some liquid pearls, but it's hard to do the liquid pearls and the glitter and all that while I'm still got penciling to do, because then I'm having to go around the liquid pearls or around the stickles. While it's wet. Sharpen. Thanks, Heart House. Hope you had a good holiday. All right, so you can see I got a start there on her hair. Holy Baloney is it Ruth S, I think. Am I correct? Trying to remember the new everybody's old YouTube names or new YouTubes. Okay. All right. I'd love to just keep working. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to do two, but okay. So she's got a pattern in her dress. So what I would like to do is with that pattern, let's take the green and let's move this here. I think I'll take the flowers. What are the flowers? A small part. Let's get the green here and go over. I'm going to find a little piece of a flower there. And make like a pattern on her dress. Gotta be kind of gentle here and be kind of careful so you're not getting it all over her skin. Let me check my phone. Okay, it's okay. Don't have to run yet. It's just see how that does the pattern over stenciling over the top of the marker. Because there's a pattern in the dress. It's not this pattern. I'm putting my own pattern, but let's go this way. Okay. And then you can go in there with more shading and pencil. Like, where's my dark green? And get in here and do more. Can make it, some darker areas. See the difference that makes? So I thought for today's giveaway, I would give one US, one international. I'll put it in a white, one of those big, this size envelope. One of the pictures out of the book, one of the color book pages. Okay, that needs a little more green down there. I think. Just add a little bit more lime down in there. Okay. And I think I got good enough in her eyes there. Again, I still have to do her skin, blend it out and do her hair. But, all right, the other thing I want to do now is take my purples. And I wanted to do some more shading in the flowers before I put liquid pearls, which I want. I don't think I want gold. I think I actually want white liquid pearls. Let me see. Where's my white liquid pearls? Hang on. I got to reach up here. Is it in here? Yeah, here it is. Well, I say white. It's pearl color. Okay. So I'll do a little bit of this and let it dry, and I'll work on the other girl. All right, let's see. And it does take, I'd let it dry a couple hours at least, maybe 4. So I can get in here and do a little bit more shading over the top of the ink where I ink the stencils, I said she's only got the one flower. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and stickle hers. I know, right? Okay. Again, I haven't done the skin yet. Let's make sure this one's working. Do I need to put a pin in it? Maybe. Let's just go ahead with this one in. I think this one's working. There we go. I don't want that sitting there though. Okay, let's see. Gonna put a little bit of purple in the flower. And then I'm going to take the liquid pearl okay, but I want to bead her dress, so and then we'll set her aside. I'll let this dry or set up enough where I can go back and work on it, like during Janet's stream or something. But I like for y'all to see different techniques and things, even though I can't necessarily finish it. I'll hold this up here in just a minute on a stream, but I like y'all to see light skin, dark skin, techniques like shading, inking, stenciling on a color book page. You can do all the things on a color book page. So I'm beading her dress. Oh my gosh, Samantha looks so cute in that dress. Denise and I showed you that dress. Okay. Now, I think that's all I want to do on her right now, but I'll show you the okay. Again, I've not done her skin yet. Isn't that cool? All right, let's back out one here maybe. Right? What is it? I keep getting my beeps. All right, still here. All right, let me put her behind me for a minute. All right, now let's go back over to her for a minute and do a little bit of shading and a couple of things on her. At about 11, which about 10 minutes, we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway here in a minute. All right, let's see. Do I want the darkest purple maybe? That might be too dark. Let's go with, no, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. And what I'm going to do in the little flowers is I'm going to put like little pearls, liquid pearls in the flowers. Now let me do some white. I want to do some highlighting, and I'll probably do some with stickles too, but I mean a Posca. Purple. But I just want to show you. Let's see. No, I think I want some. Let's see. Let's put some of the purple here. And I shouldn't be putting this on now because then I have to watch myself with my hand. But I kind of want you to see what it's going to look like, you know. All right, so let's put some pearls in the middle of that flower. They're all going to look like this. And then I'll put a little bit of Posca highlight, I think, on each one. Just so you can see what all the flowers are going to look like. When that dries, I can go over that white Posca with a little bit more of the lavender. So there we go. Okay. Aw, thanks. Thanks, Barbara. All right, so let me go ahead and do her. Let me go ahead and do her eyes. Let's see. I'll try not to get my hand in the stickles. After I do the giveaway, I'll pull out some of my drawings, people drawings that probably most y'all have seen, but and of course, if you want to see a lot of my drawings, you can look on Facebook and Instagram. Most of them people let me post, but some are memorial photos and stuff like that that don't get posted anywhere, you know, because they're memorial photos for, parents, grandparents, or somebody that's passed, and, they're not. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, let me sharpen this. Hi, Pam. How's it going? Here's some nice thick lashes. Okay, light purple. I'll hold it up here in just a second. I know I'm not zoomed in again this time. So you can see her eyes there. Okay, and then the flower. Let's see, do I need to do anything else here? I could probably do some sienna in her hair. And again, I'm not done with her skin, so y'all have to wait on that. But once it's done, well, let's see, could I do it? Let's see, let me see if I can, let's see if I can do enough of her skin where I can put a piece of hair coming down or something. At least over here. Let's see. She needs a little bit of eyebrow. We'll do our giveaway. She needs a highlight on her lips. I'm trying to avoid that little place where I put the have to let that dry, then I can go in there with the light pink again. So we don't want to give her a milk mustache, you know. So So let me sharpen. I'll show you. Is that dry yet? Henna. I know I'm probably missing stuff in chat. Give me a minute, guys. So I want to do this so I can do our giveaway. Let's give her a little more eyeshadow. Before I come in here with the hair. So her hair's right here. But I want to do this. Y'all ready? It's one little darker here. A shadow. A little bit of a shadow there. And it'll be coming out of the speed a little darker up in here. Where her scalp is. Probably need my gel pen. Let's see. I'm digging. I have one right here. Oh, I think I took it in the other room. Hang on. I think I got it in the other room. Let me go grab it. My panda fly. Panda fly. Hang on. Let's make sure it's... There it goes. Now remember that flower. It's very subtle. You probably won't be able to see it. Okay. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do right now, because I'm going to need to get in there. I don't want to touch that wet stickles. Okay. So same thing for here. I just touched that one little dot right there. We don't want to touch the liquid pearls. So again, her skin's not done. Her hair's not done. But I'll finish them today or this week. All right, let's back up so you can get a better perspective. My mouse goes to sleep. I've never had a mouse go to sleep. It's weird. There we go. All right. So I'll get them done soon. But I wanted y'all to see how to do stenciling with inks, alcohol markers, blending with pencil, adding your stickles and liquid pearls, adding the pattern to the dress with more stenciling. So yeah, I think we got a good start. We got a good start. So I'm going to go ahead and move these to the side so I can do a giveaway. Oops, don't trip over the pencils. Let's see. All right, let me wipe off some of the ink and stuff with some baby wipes here. All right. Oh, let's see. Thanks, Missy. Yeah, the Panda Fly gel pens are awesome. Yes. Janet and Tina approved. Yes. And they come in silver, gold, and white. Panda Fly. And you can get them in sets. You can get like a gold, silver, and a white. You get 3 whites, 3 gold and a silver. You can get different ones, but just look up Panda Fly. These are amazing. Amazing. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so I'm going to make sure that's all cleaned off. Let's move my pencils. I gotta make sure I don't touch those stickles. Okay, I need a couple white envelopes, a couple pieces of cardstock, so that when y'all finish them, you can cut them down. I'll bring out my what you call it again, my notebook to show y'all what I do. I take black cardstock and I trim down the pictures to fit on a piece of black cardstock to fit in my book, in my binder. So I showed this already, but pull this back out so you can see a couple of ones that I've done, like here. See, I cut them down and mount them on black cardstock. So I'll send y'all a piece of black cardstock. So this was my scratchy sweater. We did this one in December. We did this one with stickles and liquid pearls. And again, she's on black cardstock. And then this girl, she's all stickled up because she's a little glitter fairy. She's called Dew Droplet. So we got her all dewy. We made her all dewy. So yeah. So those are the 3. Oh, I haven't finished her, but I got her dress like, beaded up, and then liquid pearls for the pearls. So I need to finish her. But anyway, so those are some of the ones that we've done recently. And I'm not going to go through this again because y'all have seen this a bazillion times. If y'all want to see more of my color, I've got hundreds of videos under the color book playlist. So you can do that. Or, just keep watching because I do pull them back out to show. All right, so I got a piece of black cardstock for each. And I'll give y'all each a picture to color. I'll send one US, one international. Let me find my iPad buried up under here somewhere. There we go. Okay. So, Dee Dee, is it mandatory to stick your hand in stickles or pearl? Well, no, but it seems to happen. It does seem to happen, CV. Let's see. All right, let's go to random. Dun, 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 dun. Let's spell it right. Random.org. Come on. Okay, there's our little number generator. All right, let's just set this aside for a minute. I'll get everything organized. So hopefully we'll make it. Now, I can't put, here's the thing, another mailing tip for you guys. You cannot put, if you want to put cardboard in this so that it can't be bent, then that's considered a package and you've got to fill out customs and all that. That's just the post office. If it can be bent and they can put it in a mailbox, even if you don't need it bent in a mailbox, but you have to be able to do it if they want to do it, then I can just mail it like this. So hopefully y'all get it in a decent condition, but I'm not putting cardboard in there and paying $30. one way. All right, so let's see what I want to pick. I'm going to pick them. I'm going to pick them. Let's see what I want to pick. Okay, let's see. Wind of change. That's a good one for New Year. Wind of change. And again, you can trim them down and put it on a. So I'm not cutting them that neat, but see where the line is? You can cut it down to that line and mount it on black cardstock. All right, so there's Wind of Change. And let's see, what other one do we want here? It's not spring or Halloween, so I'm trying to avoid. There's Snowy Trail. This would have to be somebody that likes to color a lot of detail. I'd kind of rather give y'all a bigger face. Here's Raven Guide, Queen's Chalice, Owl Shifter. You know, I'm trying to do a big face. Here, let's do Orchard Dream. That's good. She's a big face, so you can have to practice. Practice on your faces, people. All right, so there we go. Okay, so I think international was second last time, so we'll go international. I will do this since I'm only giving away two. Okay, we'll do international first. Let's brighten it back up again. It goes dark. There we go. International first, and whoever wins international can pick A or B. Okay, A or B. Y'all pay attention now. Don't make me sick Janet on y'all. I love my little cuff that Samantha made me. I'll wear it maybe Wednesday. All right, let's see. All right, so here's how it works. Don't put in a number yet. Make sure you have all messages selected at the top, because if you have top chat, you will not see all the messages. I will see them all. I'm on StreamYard, but my mods will see it. International. But you want to have all messages selected at the top. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. One number only. Don't change your number, move your number. Just put in a number between 1 and 100. The first person closest, international only, then we'll do US. International only. First person closest without going over. You can pick which one you want, and then US will get the second one when I do a US. Okay? What you said, what country do I? You live in the US view. Oh my gosh. All right. And then I'll pull out quickly one of my little portfolios of portraits. Okay. Oh, my eyes watered. There we go. International only. Got inks and markers. Have to get out the what do you call it? Fingernail polish remover. Okay. So international only, 1 to 100. First person closest can pick which one they want. Either Orchard Dream A or Wind of Change B. You can pick which one you want, international person. All right. I should trim that. I mean, I'll let y'all trim it because I like to trim it right to the edge or right off the edge and then put it on the black cardstock. Okay, here we go. Put your number, get your number in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, a 1. All right, there we go. All right, let me bring back up. All right, here we go. First person closest to 14 without going over. 14 without going over. All right, let me look. Let's see. 14. Is it Whole Lot of Bologna? That is Ruth Shelton, right? Am I correct, Ruth? I think Ruth got 11. So is that correct? Okay. So Ruth, no, no, she's not international. Is she? Oh no, yeah, she's Canada. I don't know what I'm thinking. So say no, she's not international, but she is. Ruth has. Which one do you want, Ruth? Do you want A or B? Let me know which one. Don't dilly dally, dawdle, or lollygag, or I'll pick it. Which one do you want, A or B? And then we're going to do US only. A. Okay, there we go. All right, so that will go to Ruth. All right, now let me do USA only. And I do that because there's less international, so I give them a little extra chance. 1 to 100. Wait till I type and go. Same rules apply. 1 to 100. Ellen, you're lagged. Or you're not. Yeah, it's not time to put your no. I haven't put in a go yet, Ellen. Yes, P Money and and Ruth. Yes, I know which one you are. Okay. Ellen, you'll have to put yours in again because that's okay. You'll have to just have to put it in again. There we go. All right. Now, everybody put your number in US only. Then we will draw this number, or yeah. And let me see over here. Where's my little portfolios? Do I have them handy? I don't know if I have it. Let's see. That's my color book. Oh, yeah. I forgot to show. I haven't shown this color book. Let me show these color books pages of my large ones. I haven't shown those in a while. That needs to go over there with my color book. Let me see what's in here. Don't want that. Let's see what's in here. Here's some. What's this? Okay. All right. Come on, way this way. Okay. We'll show a couple portfolio things before we go. All right, y'all ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. New number. Let me go back to random. Okay. New number. 71. First person closest to 71. Put a marker. 71 without going over. Let me scroll back. 71 without going over. Laverne has 68. Did Laverne get it with 68? I think Laverne got it with 68. Am I correct? Y'all tell me. Nope, she went Christina went over. Yeah, Christina went over at 72. So Laverne was 68. Laverne had 68. There we go. So there we go. Laverne, you get this one. Okay? All right. So there we go. We got our giveaways. Hope y'all like those. I'll get those out this week. All right. Let's see here. Let me move some of my pencils over. All right. So I'll go ahead and show some of my color book. These are my large color book pages. And larger ones. Here's my Barkenstein that I made with electricity. Okay, so these are a lot of serene, and it's flashed out. Hang on, let's turn the brightness back down because the black of the pages. There we go. That's better. Okay, so yeah, so these are some of, and I like this one. I know there's a what do you call it? We color this on stream, but these are serene, and they're extra big, so they I put them in this binder. Here's one that's I did with Stickles some years ago. It's hard to see. She's got all stickles up. And some of them aren't quite done yet, but you know, this one has gold in her. I don't want to take them out of the sleeves, but you can see the gold mica on her. She's not done. So anyway, this is where I keep some of the larger ones. This one has a lot of stickles on her. Her. She's one of my favorites. The colors, I like the colors in her. And then these are not serene. This is, I don't remember her. This is Chris Lopez, I think. Can't think of who that was. This is Chris Lopez, though. Let's see. They're written on the back. I really like her. I think that's all the extra large ones. So those are some of the larger ones I just put in a book because they won't fit. They won't fit in the what do you call it? The binder. And let's see here. Here's some of my fan art and some of my, you know, Hollywood stars, like this one I did for Hubster, Robert Mitchum. It's hard to, let's see, maybe show and zoom in one. Let's see. And these are done with color pencil and a little acrylic paint. They want to flash out, but I think you can see them. So yeah, some of the movie stars that I've done. There's Nichelle Nichols. Of course, my Spock, young and old Spock. Again, it's not, the colors aren't showing up very well, but anyway. Some YouTubers. Here's Daryl and Glenn from Walking Dead. After they killed off Glenn the way they killed him off, I quit watching The Walking Dead. So after Glenn died, I never watched it again. Anyway, there's Daryl. And Sean Connery, of course, Doc. YouTubers, Oak Island. This is my Oak Island brothers there. Color pencil and a little bit of acrylic. Hi, Devin. Thanks for stopping in. YouTubers. There's Annie. And there's Denise. So those are a few of the little famous people. And then these are smaller drawings, and these are from when I did, these are back from 2014, most of these, 2014, 15. And these were when I was, gotta fix this blanket I'm sitting on. It keeps rolling onto the floor. A sketch, I don't even know if Sketchy app is still around. But Sketchy app, what they would do is they would post pictures, and you could post your own picture. People post their picture, and you could draw them. And then when you drew them, your picture would overlay their photo in the app. Does that make sense? So if like I could go and I'd post this picture, and if you slid it over, her real photo would be under the picture you had drawn. So these were a lot from Sketchy. Not all of them. Oh, okay. I thought you were leaving. So anyway, so these are different people. This is a blogger. I mean, a YouTuber. These are sketchy people. I know that sounds funny. These are sketchy people. And this is how they, like she looked up there, was looking up like that and took a picture of herself, a selfie, or someone took a picture of her and she posted it. And so you could draw her and then slide it over and you could see her actual photograph underneath. Okay, this guy posted half of his face. So just different ones. These are now here's 2015. So I think most of them might be 2004. Well, some are 14 and 15. This is one of my favorites because she took a selfie with her selfie stick, and in her eyes, you can see her holding the selfie stick. I love that. And I like her braids too. So anyway, none of these probably took me more than an hour. Some of the larger ones might have taken 2, but I tried to make myself draw them and paint them quickly. So, and they're very, they're 5x7 or so. These are, so they're, they're not like all like portraits, like commission portraits. They're just kind of sketchy. They're sketches. They're sketchy. And I like her. She's got her hand holding on to her hat. So I think this was the very first one I ever did in sketchy. She was puffing out her cheeks, So just different sketchy people. There's some Darcy, Jonna, that sister woman. There's a Packer Die. This is Happy. That's my sister Jody's best friend. All right, here's some larger ones. These are 2016. The color's really off, guys. I'm sorry. This is like a tone tan paper. I really like him. He turned out good. I like his facial hair. Turned out good. And I like her because the clouds are reflected in her goggles. So I really like the reflection of the goggles there. Thanks, guys. I wish my schedule. Well, do a few hundred of them. You get better. He had this cool hat with the fuzz balls on there, so I really like doing that one too. She didn't have the top of her head. The photo ended right here. Someone just cut their, photo like that. You just got to kind of cut the photo where they cut it. So yeah, I think that's that all of them. Oh, here's a couple more. This one I did during when I had jury duty. I sat and did her. This is 2016. I did her during jury duty. I sat and sketched her while I was waiting for my turn at jury duty. I really love the way she turned out too. Let's see what else is in here. Here's what's her name? The cosplayer, Yaya somebody. I can't think of her name now, but anyway, cosplayer Yaya. Doug TeNapel. This is Barb Owen's son. It's Barb Owen's son. This one I did an ink drawing of Reagan back. I did this one back in like 1980 something. That's one of my ink drawings for Hubster. So there's that. Then one more. What do I have in here? Oh, these are my Gold Rush guys. So back when Gold Rush, I started drawing all the Gold Rush guys like in 2014. And I don't have all of them because some of the family members requested them. So I would send them, to the families. But I still have quite a few in here, but not as many as I did. Is it Yaya Han? Okay. Couldn't quite remember. So there's Tony and Monica and his daughter Monica. This was 2014. I can't believe this. It's 12 years ago now. And so some more of the I really like the way this dad turned out. Todd and his dad. So it's not the same anymore. I don't even hardly watch it anymore, I gotta say. This one I did for Parker's granddad. Um, and I did this as a memorial when he passed away. So I did that as a memorial. And this Gold Rush guy, he was with another Gold Rush guy, so he asked me to do his own picture. So I did this. I redid this for him and sent it to him. He sent me a gold nugget, so can't complain. So yeah, that's one of my favorites too. I like the zipper, and anyway. So yeah, somewhat like this one. He's passed away since during the show. So these are all, he's still with the show. Dave, he went on to make his own show. He's one of the producers. And this is two different versions of Rick. I have a third version somewhere of Rick. But yeah. I like the way his hoodie turned out there. And this is Cheese Man. That was his nickname, Cheese Man. There's Parker. And then Todd asked me to do a picture of him and Reagan together. So this was Todd and Reagan with the flag. And there's Parker. A couple more from Gold Rush. And then this is Parker's dog, Dozer. And this dog passed away. I did this in 2015, but this one's gone. He got another dog, but so there's one of my dog portraits. It's flashed out, but I think you can kind of see it a little bit. So anyway, that's my Gold Rush portfolio. Like I said, there's a few. I don't know how many, but there's quite a few more. But they got sent to the families. And then I've done a couple of the kids. I've done a couple of the grandkids and kids and stuff for. I don't have the one of who's they? Anyway, I sent that one to his family, and I've done a couple of his kids. So anyway, yeah. So bye, Dorothy. Happy birthday. Yeah, there's a lot of characters, and I started drawing all the Walking Dead people, but then they killed Glenn the way they did, and I went, no, not for me. And so those I didn't do any more Walking Dead, but I do some fan art, and there's a Gold Rush folder on Facebook. It's all public if you want to go find them under Dee Dee Willingham. I've got a Gold Rush folder. I've got a fan art folder. I've got mixed media, a collage. I've got folders all over Facebook. And you don't have to follow me or me follow you. I don't follow a lot of people. It doesn't look like I have a lot. I think a few hundred people, but I don't follow very many people on Facebook. And I don't have a Facebook page, a group page, none of that. And but it's mine's public. You can go see my stuff, is what I'm saying. You can go see my art on Facebook without following me. So, because I made it public. So when I walk away and not focusing on watching and just listening, sounds just like Denise. Oh yeah, Denise and I can sound alike sometimes, Jules. If you don't know, Jules is Denise's. Well, I don't want to hurt Janet's feelings, but Jules is Denise's BFF. Janet is Denise's spirit animal. Let's put it that way. So anyway, well, thanks, Jules. All right, so yeah, Jules lives up in the Atlanta area, and Denise and her are good friends. So yeah, let me show Jules real quick one more time. I showed it at the beginning, but and I showed Jules's Instagram where her pictures. Oh, let me see. I got to put something. Let me get a piece of paper here, because you can't see it. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Her crystal sun catchers. I'm going to hold it up so it kind of spins a little. She did post some videos on her Instagram of them. So they're just stunning. Oh, sorry. So yeah. So thanks again, Jules, for my sun catcher. I love it so much. Right? All right. I hope you get your lemur picture, Judy, any day. I think I'm just hoping it's just the what do you call it? The male during the holidays. So thanks, Terry. I hope you like the prompts for the day. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Y'all go over to wait a minute. I wrote it down over here on Instagram. Jules is Two Jeweled Dragons. That's her name on IG. Two Jeweled Dragons. And Janet, don't forget, Janet comes on at 1. Janet comes on at 1 Eastern. She's got things to show. She's got show and tell. And so, yeah, we'll see you all over at Janet's at 1. And y'all have a great, hi, So. Hi. And Laverne, you're welcome, Laverne. All right, guys, I'll see y'all over at Janet's. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And yeah, just go be nice. Bye, guys.